All right, guys, we're gonna go on and take a plunge and harvest some potatoes. It's been 90 days. Um, Part of me wants to just give this all another month, especially since this one just still seems to be holding on to dear life. This one here does look deceased. It looks like it's dying back. But honestly, it looks like it probably could go another month. So I don't know. So what we'll do is let's go for this one because this one I had emptied some smaller potatoes out. One thing for sure, it's pretty moist. Hmm. There's some little potatoes trying to grow, but for the most part, things are. It's nothing substantial, and I don't think another month is gonna do much. No, here's one little potato. Actually, what I want to do is the soil is very moist. I was concerned because I had not watered the potatoes in a while, so I was a little concerned that they were going to be that this was going to be dry, but it looks pretty good. Separating out the green stuff and the I don't know. I guess I could put the mulch in there. Playing in the dirt. So I'm thinking I might use this dirt for my beets. It's real wild how, like, down toward the bottom, it stayed really moist. I guess it helps that um, it's been pretty cool like in the 80s. So yeah, I guess if you water your stuff real good, I guess it'll hang around for a little bit. And that's what we got out of this. So this is kind of a learning curve. So even if the potatoes, I think when I pulled these potatoes, I think it was about I think a month ago. So hopefully when I pull these, they'll be bigger. But I think I'm gonna hold on these. I'm gonna give these another month. Okay. All right. So let's tip this over. See if we get anything. Wow, look at the roots on that. Oh wow. Oh, those little bugs. There's one potato. I might need to bring you guys down to my level. So they're not super big. Kind of hard to see. All right, well, hopefully you can see. So here's one potato. Uh-oh. I may have got a little rotting going on. Here's another, just a little potato. That's another little potato. Some little baby potatoes. Here's another one. I mean, they're a little bigger after a month. I got to learn what to feed them. I didn't have a good idea in terms of like what type of nutrients to feed them. Root system is pretty good. Got some more potatoes here. Ooh, ooh, look at that one. I think this is my biggest one yet. They look like little fingerlings. There's another one. Here's another one. Not bad. And all this came from one potato. So not bad. But yeah, I think they could have benefited from another month. But I'm glad we emptied out that one because that one wasn't yielding anything. Here we got another one and another one. That's crazy. This one did really good. Would like the potatoes to be a little bigger, but hey, look at all. See, I mean, this was, I think, even though like these are like little baby potatoes, I feel like this thing did rather well considering for someone who knew nothing about growing potatoes. And the little potatoes, you would think, oh, those are nothing, just throw them out. But no, the little potatoes, they're good. I did get some, I think that's a worm. I did get some worms, so that's a good thing. We don't want that little fella to go to waste. Get back in there. See, this was going to yield even more potatoes. Ew. Look at these little potatoes. I mean, my God. I'm saving every last potato. I don't care if it's little or small. Shoot, the small ones you could put in some soup or something. Here's another one. Now we gotta go through this with a fine tooth and comb. Make sure we didn't miss anybody. Now I hear, ugh, they not like these bugs. But some bugs are your friends. So, ooh, there are a lot of ants in here. I mean, a lot, like a whole army of them. Oh my God. Sometimes I think I'm gonna see a worm, but it's just a stick. I think that might be it. So I guess I have my answer. This one I will let go for another month. So we'll come and check it like the third week in September. and see how it's doing. And it's looking like I guess the watering that I'm doing is decent because the soil is definitely damp through and, you know, not soggy, but it's damp. So we got some potatoes. Not bad. Would I do this again? Absolutely, yes. But now I know that the russet potatoes, they do need to go a full, um, probably 4 months, because those potatoes didn't get big enough. But like I said, I also have to learn how to feed them. And the buckets turned out nice. They were, um, self-contained. For a while, the leaves look real pretty. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this soil. What I call this flower? I'm torn between growing the beets in buckets, but I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. The potatoes, to me, that makes sense because it grows underground. The beets grow underground too, but they don't really grow that deep. Let's see if I missed any potatoes over here. It's like even the little potatoes, like I can, you know, I could throw that in some soup or something. But we taking every last thing. It's not like if they're small, they're gonna taste bitter or anything like that. So now we know 120 days. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but there's some little itty bitty potatoes here. I can't believe how many potatoes this yielded. Oh my God. Oh, heck. I almost feel like these potatoes needed even more room to grow. So the only thing that kind of got like real, there's some more potatoes here. All right. Well, let's take a look at our yield.